If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Kinda harsh words from someone that looks like he could be your grandpa, but the billionaire oracle of Omaha is not wrong. Until you stop trading your time for money, you will always be limited by how much you can make. You'll always be at the mercy of that time clock and a boss to decide how much money you make. That's why I asked you out there in the Bowtie Nation for your top 5 passive income ideas. All 5 of these are income strategies you can start with little or no money and be making over $500 a week or more within your first year. In fact, 2 citizens of the Bowtie Nation, Brian and Crystal, have been doing just that, making over $5,000 on Crystal's Etsy business in less than a year. Throughout the video, I'll use their story to show you that it can be done, to motivate you and inspire you to get started. In this complete guide to passive income, I'll explain what it is and what's wrong with all those passive income videos you see here on YouTube. I'll then reveal the 5 passive income ideas, how much you can make in each, and 5 rules you must know to succeed. Stick around, and I guarantee there is something here that will change your life. Throughout these 5 passive income ideas, I want to rank each on how easy it is to get started making money and how passive each can be. To help you pick which is right for you, I'll be ranking each of these on a scale of 1 to 5 stars and then ranking each idea overall. Don't forget to join the community and check out that playlist in the video description below. Besides the passive income ideas I'll show you in this video, we're following Brian and Crystal's story in 5 videos to take you step by step into creating wealth from making money to investing and beyond. And Nation, before we get to those 5 income ideas, I feel like we need a little tough love here. There are a lot of scams out there masquerading as passive income, and I blame Dire Straits because the truth is there is no such thing as money for nothing. But there is a way to build a business that makes money while you sleep that will work when you don't want to. In our list of 5 income strategies, I'll rank each from most to least amount of work. I'll show you how much time each one takes to set up, how much money you can expect to make, and then how much time you'll need to keep that cash flowing. But just understand, as Brian and Crystal did before starting out, there is always going to be some level of work to get started.
There is work that you have to put into it. You know, if you want to open a business like that, you've got to be willing to put in the effort. Yeah. You know, it's not just going to magically appear.
Nation, anyone telling you that there's a way to make money without any effort, without any setup at all, they're either scamming you or just blowing smoke up your ass. Be ready to put in the time to get one of these residual income ideas started though, and I promise you, you will be rewarded with cash flow that will work for you even when you don't want to.
So having passive income is, it's a feeling of free. I mean, you're not out there busting, you know, all the hours and on a schedule, working 8 to 5 or whatever it might be.
You don't necessarily have someone telling you when you have to be there, when you have to leave, or, you know, when you can go to lunch. You can kind of do your own thing and make money while doing it. There's nothing like having your own business.
We're getting started with my favorite passive income strategy for obvious reasons, creating videos on YouTube. Okay, wait, hold up. Before you click off the video thinking YouTube is about as far from passive income as you can get, I'm going to show you exactly how easy this can be to make money from my own account. Then I'm going to reveal 2 ways to make it even more passive. And then the best part about YouTube though, really any of these ideas that we'll look at, is that anyone can do them. I hear all the time the excuse of, well, I'm not an expert in anything, or why would anyone take my advice? And there are 2 answers to this that mean you can start your own channel. And first is the simple fact that you're more of an expert than you realize. Whether it's in your 9-to-5 job or an interest you have, anything you spend more than 5 hours a week doing, you are going to have a lot more knowledge than the average person, and that's going to be knowledge you can share. More important though is that it's not always about being the expert. In fact, some of the best blogs, some of the best YouTubers I've ever seen have been just where the person was starting from scratch in a topic and from that beginner level and is sharing their personal journey learning about it. People love that, not only being able to share in that journey, but being able to relate to someone that's learning from the start. So just do not underestimate yourself and your potential, because you can make a lot of money on YouTube. I'm going to show you my own YouTube income here, and you can see from that first day of earning a magical $4.07 on June 8th, 2018, I've made over $380,000 from the channel. And lately, it's averaged $500 a day for an income of $15,000 a month. And that's only from the ads on YouTube itself, not including partnerships, affiliates, other income streams that make up another $15,000 a month. Now, I'll show you how this can be a legit passive income source next, but first I want to share a few ideas to get you started. 2 tips I wish someone had told me when I started out. First is just to get started. And I know that doesn't sound like some miraculous revelation, but I see too many people just get stuck, get that analysis paralysis, and never get started. Nation, fear is going to be an issue getting started on any of these income ideas, but even more so with YouTube than any other because you're right there in front of the camera, front and center. Everyone wants their first videos to be perfect. They're scared of looking stupid and never get to that point. And you want to know the truth? Your first videos aren't going to be perfect. You are going to look stupid. And just look at my first videos. I've kept them up just to prove the point that everyone's first videos are horrible. Hell, your first 100 videos are going to be horrible. Do not let that fear keep you from making a lot of money. So what I want you to do is plan out 5 videos on your topic. If you need ideas, you can go to the video section on other channels like yours, sort by most popular to just see what gets them the most views. Then outline your 5 videos, making notes on what you want to tell people. Then just get your phone out. Don't worry about a lot of equipment. Just tap record and talk through those first 5 videos. Don't even worry about editing out the ums or the mistakes. And get those first 5 videos published and commit to doing a new video each and every week. Now what that's going to do, it's going to force you to get started. You're going to spend an hour or 2 a week learning how to make better videos and a couple hours creating your next one. And that's it. That's the miracle sauce of being successful on YouTube, just to get started. And the other tip I want to share here is thinking in terms of multiple income streams, making money from as many sources as possible. And this is really going to apply to a lot of our passive income ideas, but it's so important here for YouTube because it can take up to a year or more to reach that 1,000 subscribers that you need to get monetized. And this is going to apply to a lot of these passive income ideas we'll talk about, but it's so important here for YouTube because it can take a year or more to reach that 1,000 subscribers that you need to get monetized for YouTube to start showing ads on your channel and to start sharing that income. Instead, you want to think about other income sources like affiliates and sponsors from day one. Start thinking about how you can combine some of these other passive income strategies that we'll talk about into your YouTube channel. But now for the moment of truth, how passive is YouTube? Because I see a lot of you shaking your heads in disbelief. So if you look at just the income I made on YouTube ads in September, just 1 month, I can go in here, clean this up for you, and highlight the income for each video. Then I'll sort it by date and delete all the videos that are less than 6 months old, so all the new videos. Now you see I've got over 400 videos that are more than 6 months old and still making money. In fact, I made almost $6,000 that month from videos made as much as 3 years ago, and those videos will continue to make money even if I stop making new ones. Now I am not trying to say that you're going to make thousands of dollars a month as soon as you get started. And you see here in my income tracking, it took me 6 months to even get started making money on YouTube, and I'd only averaged $1,700 a month in the first year. But it does grow fast, and combined with some of these other income strategies that I'll show you, you can realistically be making over $2,000 a month within a year. But we are talking passive income here, so I want to show you how to make this as passive as possible, something that took me more than a year to learn. And to make YouTube videos passive income, I want you to think in terms of what are people searching for in this topic. People searching on YouTube and the views to my videos is almost a third of my total, more than 250,000 views, almost $5,000 a month. So your passive income is going to depend on your videos showing up in search to answer those questions that people are looking for. So then finding and answering those questions as part of your videos is going to be your top priority. And you do that with just a simple Google search. For example, I can go in here to Google and type in a broad topic like saving money. And the first thing you're going to notice is Google is going to suggest some popular searches, which are an absolute goldmine in getting more ideas for videos. But then if I search for that general idea, I can scroll down to this People Also Ask section, and Google is showing the top questions people ask related to saving money. Now they've got 4 here, but I can click on this down arrow and the list populates with a few more questions on the bottom. Some great video ideas here to answer popular questions like why is saving money so hard and how to save money if you don't make a lot of money. Then you can also scroll down to the bottom of any Google search and it's going to show you even more questions and searches people make in that topic. So how to start saving, how to save money fast, things like that. Do this and your videos will rank, not just in YouTube search, but also on Google. They'll continue to get those views well after you publish, and it's going to turn your channel into a passive income machine. It is extremely easy to get started at this point because nearly everyone has a miniature video studio in their pocket, and that's all it takes to upload a video. While you have to wait 1,000 subscribers to start making money on your ads, you can start making money immediately from these other sources like affiliates and live streams. So for ease of getting started here, I'd have to give YouTube a 4 out of 5 stars. Now on that passive income idea, YouTube is going to be a little further behind some of our other ideas. And yes, those older videos will continue to make money, but most fade out pretty quick. I'd say probably 80% of my monthly income from YouTube comes from the videos less than 3 months old. So it is something you have to keep growing, and I'd give YouTube maybe a 2 out of 5 stars on this one. Overall though, YouTube is something I think everyone should try, not just because it's so easy to get started, but because that level of income you can reach is surprisingly high. That ability to reach over $15,000 a month in ad revenue alone, plus the other sources you can sell through your videos, and this one gets 4 out of 5 stars overall. Our next passive income idea is straight from Crystal's success, selling products on Etsy. I'll show you how Crystal got started and then suggest a few tweaks to the strategy to make it even more passive. I was absolutely amazed researching this and then talking to Crystal. Etsy has grown into one of the world's largest online marketplaces, and its uniqueness from Amazon in that personalized craft space means it gets targeted traffic from people ready to buy.
I have always wanted a Cricut, and I mean for like years I feel like I talked about this. Last Christmas, I finally got one, and I was so excited. And upon doing some research on how to use it, because I had absolutely no idea how to work it, I was looking at YouTube videos, and I came across someone, and I literally binge watched all of her videos on her channel. And she talked about how she created an Etsy business selling vinyl decals, and that is when I told him, maybe we should try this. It's really nerve-wracking because you're afraid that you're going to fail and be an embarrassment, but I don't know, she was really awesome, and she just, inspired me to give it a shot.
It is as simple as that, and it literally takes less than an hour to set up your Etsy shop. You can sell anything from jewelry to stickers, clothing, organizers, toys, even craft supplies. Crystal started her shop in February of 2021, just 9 months ago, and has already made nearly 1,000 sales. She says she's selling between 75 to 100 items a month, and at an average of $6 each. How does making an extra $600 a month in your spare time sound? And that is on a new shop, building it with limited time. I was blown away researching this, but another example here, Caitlin Minimalist has more than 1.3 million sales. On an average price of $26 each item, that's over $34 million. I want to share some tips to get started here, how passive it can be, and how to make it even more so you make money while you sleep. First, for getting started, build your presence on Instagram and Pinterest rather than some of the other social media sites. Now, these two are more search focused, so your posts are going to be seen by people searching for that topic rather than just your friends and family like on Facebook. Focusing your time sharing images on these two platforms is going to help you build that customer base faster. You also want to set up an automated email funnel, something you can do through a provider like ConvertKit. Now with this, you write up template emails that are going to go out automatically during different stages of the customer experience. You'll have one email that goes out when a sale has been made, thanking the customer and answering any questions about delivery. You'll have another email that goes out when the item is shipped, letting the customer know it's on the way. Another email will go out to make sure they received it and asking if they liked it. Then that final email that goes out asking for a review. And this is all to the point of providing that great customer service, turning customers into followers and getting those reviews. And Crystal can tell you, customer service is key on Etsy because your customers are going to be your best resource for repeat sales and referrals to their own friends and family. Crystal is a star seller with a 5-star rating on Etsy and over 239 reviews. That's almost 1 in 4 customers that have left a good review. Another tip to get started here is just browse Etsy for ideas on what you can sell. Start with a hobby of yours, something you enjoy doing. This is how Crystal got started. She enjoyed using her cry-cut machine and only later learned that she could make money selling those decals. Now, turning an Etsy shop into a source of passive income depends on the product you sell, but you can automate the process on virtually anything. Selling digital products, so something people can just download, is going to be the ultimate in that passive income because Etsy is going to automatically send them that download link when they make their purchase. Now, even if you're selling that physical product or a craft though, you can still make this as passive as possible and less work with each sale. Here, you're going to want to think about every step in that sales process, from marketing to social media, customer emails, and product delivery. Then at each step, think about ways the process can be faster or automated. For example, with your social media marketing, take multiple pictures at a time and then pre-schedule your posts. You can create and schedule a month's worth of posts in just a couple of hours to drive that constant flow of traffic to your store. Now, we've already talked about automating that customer outreach with your emails. You can also automate these to go out after an amount of time or with a click of a button. Now, for product delivery, you can try to bulk create your orders, maybe planning just 1 or 2 days a week to work on your crafts. If you can try to standardize your products in it, making them similar with just a slight difference in each to personalize it, you'll make the process go so much faster. On our ranking scale, it is extremely easy to open an Etsy store, though it will take more time to create your products and perfect that process. So for ease of getting started, I'd give this one a 3 out of 5 stars, similar to what we saw with YouTube. It is easy to get started, but expect a learning curve in anything. For that level of passive income, it's a solid 4 out of 5 stars for those digital products. You'll still have to show off your products on social media to drive those sales, but just about everything else can be automated. For physical products, though, it's much less passive, but it's still a great way to make extra money. I'd give physical products on Etsy maybe a 2 out of 5 stars, and for Etsy as an overall business idea, 3 out of 5 stars on our scale. We're getting into the most passive sources here with selling a course on Teachable or Udemy. Nation, if you're looking for passive income, this is it. Courses and self-publishing is easily the most passive income strategy on the list, with platforms like Amazon or Teachable that will automate nearly the entire process. I make just over $1,000 a month on my books. Some of them were written more than 5 years ago, and the courses sell through other sources like YouTube or social media. And just like with that YouTube idea before, do not think that you need to be the expert to do this. Nation, giving someone something of value in a course is just as much about making it as personal and motivational as it is sharing that step by step. It's about sharing your own personal journey in a topic to make it inspirational enough that people actually complete the course and use the information. In fact, if we pull back the curtain on this 5-video series that I'm doing right here, you're going to see the perfect example of this. Hell, anyone can make a video on passive income or side hustles or investing or whatever. There are millions of videos already here on YouTube. I'm highlighting Brian and Crystal's story not because Crystal's Etsy store has made them rich, and not because Brian used his expertise in investing to find that next 10x meme stock, but to inspire you that you can do it as well.
It does give a sense of relief knowing that you have all this extra money coming in on top of your full-time jobs, and it gives you pride, and you just know that you're going to be able to carry on and pay the bills, have extra money left over to invest, and it's just a really good feeling.
Yeah,
You know, we feel like our hard work is finally paying off.
Yeah, definitely. And the sense that you've done it now, you know, you've taken the step not to
Conquered
be
the fear to start.
not to be scared to get out there and try it. And now that we have and we've seen how well it does work, you know, there's not really any going back after that. There's no backtracking after that. I mean, it's too much. It's too empowering.
Brian and Crystal have worked their butts off, and I am so proud of them, but just like me, they are ordinary, everyday people. They've found a level of success in these ideas, in that passive income strategy, in their side hustle, and in investing that maybe only 10% of the people out there find. And if they can do it, if I can do it, I know you can as well. And I just hope that inspires you to use some of what I'm sharing here to make your life better. Back to our idea of selling a course online, and I guarantee you've got a story in you and a journey that can inspire others and teach them how to do something. I'll show you how to get started and how to make this as passive as possible, but I want to share my own experience to show you exactly how much money you can make. I have made just over $60,000 selling 3 video courses on Teachable in less than 3 years, with the first one here making over $30,000. Even a course launched just 4 months ago at nearly $6,000 so far. I've averaged $3,400 a month on courses this year, and none of that includes the $125,000 from self-published books on Amazon, which is the same concept, just really written courses instead of videos. Your first step in getting started here is, of course, figuring out what you want to teach. It's the biggest question I hear from people wanting to start selling courses, that they just have no idea what they could teach. Now, one way to get ideas is just by exploring sites like Udemy or Teachable. See what other people are creating courses on. A more personalized trick, though, is to go through your internet history by clicking on these three little dots in the top right screen. Open your history, and it's going to show you every website you visit. Maybe do this part when nobody's watching. But scrolling through your web history, it gives you a view into what you most enjoy doing and probably what you have the most experience in. That, or just looking at your hobbies or what you already do for work, is going to give you a list of courses you could create. Then you're going to start backwards on your course. What do you want people to learn or be able to do at the end of the course? Work backwards with each step or the information that they need to reach that point and everything within each. That way you know your course is going to satisfy that goal of getting your students to that point. But if you're still worried about having enough experience in something, plan this strategy around a YouTube channel or an affiliate marketing blog like we'll talk about next. Spend just an hour a day learning about the topic and writing about it, and in 3 months, you will be the expert. Now, one tip to make this even more passive, though, is to automate your marketing through a freebie. With ConvertKit, the same tool that we use to automate our Etsy emails, you can offer a free list or some other freebie to get people on your email list. Then use the platform to send out the same series of automatic emails that sell your courses. People are going to sign up to get that freebie, and then you've got an automated marketing strategy for passive income. Now, on our ranking scale for ease of getting started, this is where selling courses is a little more difficult. That time to plan and create your course is the downside here, and I'd give it a 1 out of 5 stars. But the trade-off to that time that it takes to get started is the amount of money you can make and how passive this is once you've got that momentum. Once each course is done, you might update it every couple of years or so, but it's going to sell forever. So 5 out of 5 stars for passive income and a solid 3 out of 5 overall. Another great passive income idea I've used, actually my top income source, is affiliate marketing. Whenever you see a link to a product or a recommendation on a blog or a video online, there is a good chance there's some type of affiliate marketing going on. When someone clicks on the link and makes a purchase, a commission is going to be sent to that blogger. Now, that does not mean that the blogger or the YouTuber is biased just talking about any product. There are so many products and services out there, most with affiliate programs, that you can pick from the very best to recommend. In fact, most of the companies I work with as affiliates started with products that I was already using. Even better, a lot of times you can offer special discounts that people wouldn't get with just visiting the company's website. It's a win-win for your community. And I was actually surprised looking through my income tracking because I hadn't realized this is my top source of income. In the 75 months since I started my blogs, I've made over $400,000 on affiliates and averaged $18,000 a month this year. Now again though, I don't want you to think that you're going to start out making this, but look at just this first year. I was already averaging $909 a month, so this is one where you can quickly get to that $1,000 a month and build it from there. A few tips to get started here: try multiple platforms to see which you really like and which work well for reaching as many people as possible. Affiliate marketing is a numbers game, so the more people you reach, the better. TikTok is hugely popular right now. YouTube is obviously my favorite, but test out a few social media platforms to see which works best for you. You also want to start early with building an email list. You can get people to sign up with a freebie and then just keep in touch through your list. When you get a new deal on a product or a service, that list of subscribers is going to be your best resource for sales. And now this one is similar to YouTube on that level of passive income that you can reach. It helps to keep creating new videos or blog posts, but you'll be able to rank those posts on Google and keep getting those commissions even when you stop. One of the most popular posts on my investing blog, a post I wrote nearly 3 years ago, still gets thousands of visitors every single month from Google. To make this as passive as possible, focus on creating content for platforms that you can rank, like a blog or YouTube. Now, like I showed you with that YouTube idea, if you can answer those critical questions for people, you're going to show up on the search results and get views for years after creating that post or the video. That means you constant monthly income versus a business model focused on maybe the social sites like LinkedIn or Twitter where your traffic dies out quickly. Affiliate marketing is very easy to start, and you can start making money almost immediately. You'll sign up on what's called an affiliate network like AWin or CJ Affiliates here. And here you can browse the products with affiliate programs or just search for ones you've already used, and you'll find all kinds of offers and discounts. You'll then get a link to include in your blog posts, your videos, right on a social media that's really easy to get started. It all makes this one a 5 out of 5 stars for ease of getting started. Now, it might take a few months to start collecting those bigger checks, but on that level of passive income, this one also comes out strong with 3 out of 5 stars because you're going to be able to rank a lot of that content that's going to keep producing those sales. And now, like a lot of the ideas on this list, yes, it is going to be 3 or 5 hours or more a week talking about your topic. Whether that's through making videos or blog posts, it can seem like a lot of work, but you're going to be talking about something you enjoy anyway, making it a passion project. So if you love talking about beer, then how much work is it really to share that information over a few hours a week? Overall, affiliate marketing is just a great way to earn passive income doing what you enjoy anyway. So I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. Now, being an Amazon affiliate is almost identical to the last strategy, but I wanted to include it here because it can be a great alternative. Here, instead of signing up to promote a company's products or services, you can talk about anything on Amazon and get that commission. You sign up for Amazon Associates and can browse special promotions or get links directly from the dashboard. Once you're signed up, you'll see this Associates bar at the top of any Amazon page. Just click to get your referral link or images to use in your blogs or videos. Now, just like with that affiliate marketing, if someone clicks on your link and then buys something, you get a commission on that sale. Besides having the world's largest e-commerce store to find things to promote, Amazon is going to place a tracking code on their computer, and anything they buy on the site in the next 24 hours, you're going to get a commission off it. And if you realize how powerful that is to be getting a commission off anything your network buys on Amazon. Now, I don't really focus on this as part of my business, so I only average about $50 a month from old blog posts, but that doesn't mean you can't make a lot of money on this. One website I know, one set up specifically for affiliate marketing, makes over $20,000 a month by comparing different wellness products available on Amazon. Now, you can combine those tips for getting started in affiliate marketing here and focus on heavy use of links. In this business, every blog post you write, every video you create, you want it to be around those products or the services that you can compare. Those comparisons are going to give you the maximum number of products that you can link to and the most money you can make. Even more than the other ideas on our list, you don't need to be the expert on this one. You're just trying out different products in a category and just sharing your experience. And now, one of the best parts about affiliate marketing, if you're buying the products you review, it now becomes a business expense, and you can take the price of that off your income to lower your taxes. Being an Amazon associate is even more passive than that general affiliate marketing idea because it's just so easy to get those links from any product on Amazon. You can create a blog entirely around product comparisons, rank that on Google, and get those consistent sales each and every month. Making this even more passive, though, just means focusing in on that comparison shopping idea. Create a simple website with one goal, helping people answer their questions about that product in a very specific topic. And that way, all the visitors coming from Google, they're at that stage of comparing products and they're going to be ready to buy. It's just a quick click over to Amazon and you're going to get that commission. So then on our ranking scale, this is the easiest to get started with 4 out of 5 stars. All you really need is a website and sign up for Amazon Associates. This one comes out strong on our passive ranking as well with 4 out of 5 stars. It's going to be easier to rank that comparison website on Google because you're creating very specific blog posts that answer very specific questions of this versus that. Those posts are going to get traffic for as long as those products are sold and keep making money. Now, this one gets our highest rating overall with 4 out of 5 stars. Now, if you've picked your first passive income idea, congratulations. Let me know in the comments below which one you want to start first. But even if you skipped over those 5 passive strategies, do not skip these 5 rules. These 5 passive income rules will not only help you get started, but make sure you make money no matter which strategy you use. And first here is do not think you need to be an expert to get started. Nation, I know I keep on harping on this, but I've just seen too many people get excited about earning that passive income, dig into the strategy, and then never start. They never start because they think they need to be the expert or that everything needs to be perfect. The fact is, you can only watch so many YouTube videos teaching you how to play golf. At some point, you just have to start playing. That doing teaches you more than any video ever will, and that's exactly what Brian and Crystal have learned.
So in the Etsy business, of course, it's very nerve-wracking. All I could think about was, what if I get a bad review? And comparing your prices to others, it's like, I just don't feel like I can charge that much, because maybe I don't know what I'm doing as well as they do. But, I did learn that your time and effort and everything that you put into it is just as valuable as someone else's.
The biggest thing that I think I've learned is you can't always worry about comparing yourself to everybody else out there doing it. You've just got to make up your mind and charge your own thing and do whatever business it is you're doing the best that you can possibly do.
Next passive income rule, create multiple streams of income. Now you probably noticed from a lot of these that they may not pay that much to start. Some take longer to build that income momentum and some just pay more than others. But the best part in all of this is you really don't have to choose just one income source. In fact, many of these work best together. You can pair your YouTube channel with a membership community and courses. You can sell a product on Etsy and teach a course on how to make it.
It's also to the point where I want to find more things that we can do here, from home, and not have to worry so much about our regular Monday through Friday 9 to 5 jobs. It's inspiring, and I would love to find other things that we could do.
And not only does this multi-income approach build your cash flow faster, but it makes sure you hit that one idea that's going to take you to a 6-figure income. And here, if you look back at my income tracking, you can see I started blogging in 2014 and paired that with self-publishing. I was already writing the content. You might as well turn that into a book as well. I added affiliates and sponsorships in those first few years and did really well, making $5,000 and $6,000 a month within 3 years, but it just wasn't that 6-figure dream yet. It wasn't until I really embraced that multi-income approach with courses and YouTube that I started making over $10,000, $20,000, eventually $60,000 a month. Third passive income rule, and this is a great one for getting started, is to get freelancer help. Now there's a myth that in starting a business, you have to do everything yourself. And that myth holds a lot of people back from making the money they could. Within any of these income ideas, there are going to be other roles outside that main money-making task. And things like graphics, website design, even accounting, that trying to learn these and do these yourself is just spending valuable time that you could be using to grow your business. Instead, try to learn just enough of these other roles to know what you need. Understand that graphic design well enough to know what image sizes you need for social media and an idea of what you want, then get that expert help to finish it up. So here, just hire expert quality freelancers as soon as you can. Hiring people on Fiverr or Upwork for $10 to $20 can save you hours that you can spend on your business or anything else you want. This next income rule is going to go against everything you hear on other channels, but start monetizing your strategy from the start. And when I started my blogs way back in 2014, the conventional wisdom was, and really still is, you should just focus on building traffic and not worrying about making money until later. And I said, screw that. I was there to make money and wanted to start doing it as soon as possible. Did I also try to build that business and grow that traffic? Yeah, of course I did. I worked my butt off writing and learning how to grow a blog, but you better believe central to every article I posted was how does this fit into that blog making money? And that alone is why I'm still here today, when all those others that followed that advice and waited to monetize, when they got frustrated because they weren't making enough money and just gave up. I was able to use that first check of a whole $56 from Amazon to motivate me to keep on going. That check turned into $142 the next month and $190 in the next, and just kept growing from there. Learn how your business makes money and start doing it from day one. This next rule is one of the most important because to have that money rolling in automatically, you have to not be doing the work. You have to automate as much of it as possible to make it passive income. Now you can automate or get freelancers to help with any part of your business, but where most people go wrong here is they try to do that all at once. Instead, start small and outsource pieces of the business. Start with the most routine tasks, the things like formatting and uploading a blog post or editing a video. You can find freelancers to take these tasks off your schedule for less than half of the cost of your time. And then every 6 months, maybe every year, review every task, every process in the business. List out everything you do and then go through and review how you've gotten faster or better at doing each. And this way, you're always going to be able to see not only those tasks that you can outsource to make the business more passive, but also which are taking longer than they should and can be improved. Check out that playlist with all 5 videos for creating wealth in the description below, or click on the video to the right for a step-by-step plan. I'll show you how Brian used his side hustle income to start investing in our next video, so make sure you join the Let's Talk Money community by tapping that subscribe button and clicking the bell notification.